morning. It's time now for the Community Profile program here on WLON, WOHS, WCSL, and on the World Wide Web at ktcbroadcasting.com, where you can watch on our studio camera this morning. And
demonstration
you can also view this program later on the YouTube/KTC Broadcasting page. All right, good morning to our co-host and executive producer, Miss Sandy Alexander, who's in the room with us this morning. Hello, Sandy.
Hello, Milton.
And how are you doing today?
I'm present and accounted for, thank you.
Present and accounted for. A lot of people are asking about you. And before we go into our interview, I didn't ask you about this before now, and if you don't want to, that's fine. But any updates you want to give the listening audience? They've been asking.
This is a demonstration of Ustream Producer.
Next Monday on the 10th, I think it is, and then I'll have a double mastectomy on the 20th.
20th of August.
Yes.
Well, we're thinking about you all the time, every day, and praying for you and you and your family.
That's what's sustaining me is the prayers and friends and Shannon Sgt Porter, our guest today, is going to put it on his church list, and
this is a demonstration of Ustream Producer.
And I just want everybody to pray because that's what I need.
Okay. Well, let's talk about our guest today. Sgt Porter is here.
I'll be glad to. We're pleased to have Sergeant Shannon Porter from the Shelby Police Department, and they've got an event coming up tomorrow that sounds like a bunch of fun, and it is FREE free.
Oh, really?
My favorite word.
That's right.
And welcome, Shannon.
Thank you, ma'am.
This is a demonstration of Ustream Producer.
Tell us a little bit about tomorrow, National Night Out.
National Night Out is it's going to be sponsored by the police department. It's nationwide, throughout the nation, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Departments throughout the country will be participating in this program. It's an event to get all the community out, resources come together. We have a night of fun. We're going to have free hot dogs, and Pelican snowballs will be there. We'll have bouncy houses and a fatal vision
this
ride
is a
for
demonstration
the kids so
of
Ustream
Producer.
Drunk driving and try to avoid all that and have different things coming out.
And the blowing bubble machine.
Yeah, the Uptown Shelby Association, they're going to have a bubble machine out for the kids. The Shelby Fire Department will be doing the fire prevention. Cleveland Rescue Fire Department will be volunteer fire department. It's going to be spraying the water down for kids for like a little splash pad because it's supposed to be hot.
Yeah.
This is a demonstration of
Ustream
Ustream Producer.
Coming back, and we had a few days of cooler weather, but sure. National Night Out. This all started just sort of to let the criminal element out there know that we're taking back the streets, we're taking back the night. We're not we're not surrendering to the bad guys. And as it's grown over the years, more and more activities have. Used to be, I think, just people sitting outside.
This is a demonstration of
maybe
Ustream Producer.
Friends and neighbors around the community, but now this is going on, and this is a lot of activities for people.
Yes, it's great. I mean, it gives a opportunity for people to come out and meet the local law enforcement, get to know us on first name basis, understand we're people too. We're out here having a good time. We're joking around with the kids. We'll be handing out sticker badges for the kids and all kinds of things, and let people have where they can interact with us other than strictly law enforcement issues.
This is a demonstration of Ustream Producer.
Do you find being a police officer, people are a little intimidated or standoffish? They don't really just some people, I will say some people, they're just a little bit they treat you a little bit like, I shouldn't bother him. He's busy, or something like that. But you want to let folks know, hey, we're accessible to you. We're your friends. We're here for you.
Oh yeah, and I think that's one thing that the Shelby Police Department we've strived to do is.
This is a demonstration of Ustream Producer.
More people know me by my first name.
Yeah.
Than my last name or my rank, which that's what I like to do.
Yeah.
Because it puts me on a first name basis with you and unfortunately, I'm terrible with names. I remember faces, but I can't remember names.
Yeah.
And but I have people call me and throughout on my cell phone, hey, remember me, you remember me, and that's what it's all about. It's community policing, and that's what we do. And we try to always think outside that box, push ahead, and try to overcome some of the obstacles that pops up.
This is a
Now
demonstration
this,
of
idea
Ustream
you
Producer.
mentioned a while ago, the golf cart, the obstacle course with the special glasses to give people an idea of what their perception would be if they were driving legally drunk, which legal limit is
.08.
0.08. And so, what do they wear? Special type glasses, goggles?
Yes, it's a strap-on goggle they put around. It kind of looks like the work goggles, the older style work goggles with the rubber band around them.
Yeah.
This
put
is a
them on. We got
demonstration
one, I
of
think it's
Ustream
like a
Producer.
0.04. Then we have a .08. We set up cones, and you actually have to drive the golf cart around the cones in a serpentine.
Yeah.
And make a U-turn and come back, and I can't tell you. I don't think I've never seen anyone be able to drive it and not hit a cone.
Yeah, yeah, and that's why .08 is the limit
Right.
for alcohol in your blood system. Is this for any age can do this? Or?
Yes, sir.
This is
we-
a demonstration of
we
Ustream
recommend any
Producer.
age from, we had cop camp 2 weeks ago or last week. We had kids that was in the, 10 years old, 8 years old, get in there and drive it. And we recommend this. We've done it at the high school. Even if grown adults want to come in and say, hey, what's it feel like? Can I drive? It's all in education. And we're going to hand out pamphlets of, the dangers of driving and all this. I mean, the biggest thing we don't want is people to think that this is just a fun game.
Yeah.
And laugh about
This
it.
is
We
a
want them to take it
demonstration
serious,
of
'cause what we say
Ustream
is
Producer.
Every time you hit is one kid that you just ran over.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
we try to drive at home, and that we really want the educational part there.
Sure. All right. And what time does everything start again?
Kickoff will be at 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
And
at the
Uptown Shelby, where they do the Live After 5 and at the Court Square.
okay, all around the Court Square area.
Yes, sir.
So everybody is welcome to come out and take part.
I was telling Shannon, every time I
This is a
come across
demonstration
police
of
officer,
Ustream Producer.
Meade County or Shelby City, I always have to stop and tell them that we do appreciate what you do. I think sometimes you feel like maybe it's a thankless job, but you're out there to protect and serve. And when you leave your home every morning, you just pray you come home at night. And in the media here lately, I declare it's just been rough. But I do have to share this now. It's a little bit off the grid, but I couldn't help but get tickled. And I need to laugh a little.
Okay.
This is a
There was
demonstration
this morning
of
on the
Ustream
news,
Producer.
Police officers were on the side of the highway holding signs, and it said, "I am a police officer," and it looked like they were asking for work, and people were driving down the road texting, putting on mascara, driving, and they drove right past the police officer, and there he just got his radio and called ahead, and they got stopped, and one lady said, "I was just putting on my makeup,
Why, yeah.
and I had to text my husband."
This is a
Yeah.
demonstration
And he said,
of
"But you were
Ustream
driving?"
Producer.
So don't
Yeah.
do that,
Yeah.
folks. Don't do that. I just wanted to talk to that woman
Well,
myself. But
Like I said, there's no text out there that can't wait until
Absolutely.
you get stopped at a safe place
Absolutely.
and you can do
but
what you need
back
to.
on the thing.
Yeah.
I hope you have a tremendous crowd tomorrow.
We're hoping.
And you mentioned fire department activities too.
Yes, sir.
What were those again?
The Shelby Fire Department will be handing out fire prevention brochures.
This is a
and some of their
demonstration
literature
of
and
Ustream
education. They
Producer.
have, the Cleveland Volunteer Fire Department will be coming up, and they're going to have the water hose spray in a mist for the kids to play and cool off. And since we are
And the veterans?
veterans,
are
this
coming?
is the first year I was sitting around watching. I was telling her that one night I was at home watching television and seeing a commercial for the DAV, and I said, we've never had them at our National Night Out. Let's just see what they can do. And I called them that night, and they was gracious. They called me back that night, and I think I was on the phone with about
This is a
15 or 10,
demonstration of
and they're
Ustream
coming out,
Producer.
they're setting up a booth and trying to help some of the veterans, and hope we can see some out there and show our support to them as well for what they've been doing and what they're going through.
Now, are other counties or cities around the area doing something tomorrow night as well?
Yes, sir. I believe Kings Mountain is doing one.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of the cities and everybody around us is probably be doing it. And
so, because we cover a wide area, so check with the police department, fire department in your area and see what they
This is a demonstration
got
of
planned.
Ustream producer.
16 counties, there's other.
they are, but everybody is more welcome to come to ours and
Come on over to Shelby.
come on over.
Yeah.
We're here.
Yeah, and lots of activities and free stuff. Free stuff.
Free food.
Free food.
Free hot dogs.
Free hot dog. Can't beat that. All right. And the Shelby Police Department, that you're with Shelby Police Department, county officers be there on hand too, as far as you know, or
As far as I know, they should be.
yeah.
Yes.
So that's
This is a
that's great. You can,
demonstration
like I
of
say, you get to meet
Ustream
these folks.
producer.
Find out, like I say, find out that they're just regular, ordinary folks, just like everybody else. Their job is just a very special job. That it's not just for anyone.
Absolutely.
It's a dangerous job, and I tell you what, you need to, like you said, Sandy, when you see an officer somewhere, you always,
I
make a
thank
point to
them.
go out of your way to thank them. They don't feel like they're, you can't come up and talk to an officer. And a lot of people I hear.
This is a
and
demonstration
myself
of
do think
Ustream
sometimes,
producer.
well, they're busy. They don't want to be bothered with such and such. If you think something's going on, if you saw something, but that's what you're there for, to take these reports and go check them out. So, work hand in hand with the police. So it takes the community to be the extra eyes and ears for the police officers. They can't see and be everywhere all the time.
And I think it's important too for the general public in the community to know
This is a
they're not the
demonstration
enemy.
of
I mean,
Ustream
they're
producer.
here to help us and protect us. And if you got a problem, you call them and you say, "Hey, this is going on. Will you help me?" That's what they're there for.
A few months ago, a couple years ago, we had we organized a Crime Stoppers group where I live, and we had the county police there, and they said, "Hey, call us if you see anything you think suspicious, anything out of the ordinary, somebody that don't look right, a vehicle that's acting, going slow through your street
This
or
is a
neighborhood."
demonstration
That's what
of
we're there for,
Ustream
take
producer.
those calls to check out things like that.
I know the county does well checks. If you're worried about somebody you hadn't seen in a few days, they'll go by and knock on the door. That's a wonderful thing to do too. So, well, Shannon, thank you for coming today, and we hope you have a tremendous crowd tomorrow. And there again, I thank you for what you do.
Thanks for having me. And
Absolutely.
that's good.
Nice to meet you. And of course, you said you knew Sandy from way back when.
This is a demonstration
1996,
of
20
That's a
Ustream
long time
producer.
ago. That's a long time ago, Sandy.
I recognize his face. I have aged a couple years, but
Well, did she keep people straight and stuff?
did,
She was
very.
kind of everybody's, conscience in school.
Yeah, she was our conscience, and Lord knows some of us needed that.
I never sent you to detention, dear.
Well,
Shannon, thank you, and you're
thank
welcome
you again.
back anytime.
And again, thank you for coming in. Thank you for all you do and everyone
This
else.
is a
in
demonstration
the,
of
law
Ustream
enforcement
producer.
community. Well, Sandy, that'll wrap it up for today's program. Again, that event is tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And can they get more information on internet or
Our Facebook
Facebook
Shelby
page?
Police Department Facebook page. We're sponsoring it, and they're more welcome to give me a call. Call Police Department, and they'll give you my number.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Sergeant Shannon Porter with us today. Sandy, what about tomorrow?
I am working on tomorrow and Wednesday.
Okay.
So
We'll get something.
surprise, surprise.
This is a
All right.
demonstration
Folks,
of
we
Ustream
thank you for
producer.
tuning in. Join us again next time for the community profile right here. Sandy, God bless you.
You too.
I know everybody out there is in your corner on this fight you're up against.
I need them in my corner.
We love you, love you, love you.
Love you back.
Okay.
Whether you like it in the shade or
Scorching
in the summer sun. Thanks for taking us along.
Big O Country, WOHS Shelby.